It seems like there's something nearby, but I'm not quite sure. I think I need to get a little closer. Let's try it one more time. Yep, I think I'm getting a reading here. Oh wait, I think I see it up top. Hold on a second. What? I can't quite grab it. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Hold on. Let me just drag this down just a little bit. Do you guys see that? Oh, it's a little suspicious. 1 second here. Let's just... yeah. That does make sense. I think I need to take a little bit of a deeper look here. Let me just... Yeah, I think that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Let me just... Why, hello guys. It's nice to finally meet you. Didn't mean to call you out there. I very much know what kind of people we all are, let's be honest. Anyways, it's a little hot in here. I don't know if it's the nerves or if it's because of the fact that I had about 2 glasses. We're not gonna talk about that. I have my window open. If you hear the wind, pretend it's some lovely ambiance. We have the window open in the lab. And if you can see in the back, we have our lovely room. It's tucked in the corner of the lab, so it's a little dark. Everything you should be concerned about is on my computer, but you're not going to worry about that. You're never going to see that, so don't even bother. Anyways, my name is Desiree. I am the VTuber for the US of Des Moines. You lost your chat privileges today. You will not be on screen just for today, so you can behave while we're going over everything, of course, since we have a presentation. And it is pretty hot in here, like I said. I definitely already took my shirt off, but for immersion's sake, we're taking our coat off too. There we go. We're moving down to the corner. All right, the presentation. Am I blocking the way? A little bit. Don't worry about it. So I am Desiree-134. Lovely to meet everyone. My nickname is the Daisy May. Do not call me Daisy. Do not call me May. And do not call me Daisy May. Please call me Desiree or call me Des. Or even Doctor. I am 180 centimeters, or in freedom units, that's about 5'10", 5'11", somewhere in between there. And my birthday is May 28th. And that, of course, you see that right. That's 45. We're a little aged. It's not too good on the joints half the time. I need to remember my key bindings for this. There we go. And I'm going to show you guys my rig while we're here. We have the full ship rig. Look at those big guns. And I'm not talking about the ones on the chest. I'm talking about the ones behind me. Big shout out to how much effort was put into drawing this beast of a rig. Isn't it beautiful? Likes and dislikes. Now here's where it gets a little funky. And we're going to go off the rails just a little bit because I did not include anything. We'll go off of what we have here first, and then we'll go into the rest. But we have horror to start. I am a big horror enjoyer, and I am talking about movies, books, horror games. I will be honest. Am I a big coward? Yes, I grew up very superstitious. However, maybe I'm partly a masochist. I think I'm going through like a realization here, but that's for another time for me to understand and unbag that. It's the adrenaline, I guess. I have a weird fixation on horror and ghost. I love the supernatural, even though I grew up very superstitious, and I'm horrified of ghosts, which is another thing we'll talk about in just a moment. I love cats. I currently have 1 cat. She's called Little Lion. Absolute brat, but she loves to cuddle, so I'm not going to complain. I think I'm someone you can call a crazy cat lady because I'm crazy and I love cats. So you kind of combine the two and there you are. But regarding mortuary, so fun fact, I actually major in mortuary science. I mean, I also major in psychology and healthcare foundations as well. I'm like trio degree, but I also worked at a funeral home for several years. I am very into mortuary, as weird as that may sound. And in regards to mortuary, it's really funny because I'm horrified of ghosts because of how I grew up. Like my mom is someone who is like, do not touch a Ouija board at all. Do not even be in the same room. Do not touch or interact with anything that could be a quote unquote conduit or anything like that. And also, like, I don't know if you guys had this superstition when you were growing up, but she was like, hold your breath when you go by a cemetery because a ghost might cling on to you and then go home with you. So that was something that like my mom always hammered into me growing up. So I naturally became very superstitious and very much afraid of ghosts. But then I went to mortuary. So it's a little interesting how that works. So it doesn't really make sense. I have so many horror stories for you. Pause! We need to continue this before I lose track because I will keep yapping the entire time. Sweets! I love sweets. In regards to food, I love sweets. I love spicy foods, but I try to pause that because I am someone who does try to focus on fitness a little bit more. There's many other likes that I forgot right now, but of course they'll come with time. But for dislikes, we have loud noises. I may be loud, but I do not like loud noises happening around me. I don't like sudden loud noises, and I don't like chatter. I have really bad social anxiety, which is why I love streaming. Also, my other dislike is waking up. I'm not a fan of sleeping unless I want to, because it's nice. It feels nice. But I also don't like waking up because the feeling of having to wake up and the moodiness and grogginess that you feel when waking up is horrendous. Oh, a third dislike, because this just came to mind, student loan interest. That is awful. I don't know why anyone has made that a thing because student loan interest is actually insane. Moving on. Games, anime, and music. I'm a little bit in the way for games. Our very first one is one that you guys have probably never heard of. And if you have, you probably have made fun of. IDV, which is kind of like Dead by Daylight, but very anime. We also have Outlast Trials. I've actually put in about 50 hours into this game in the past week. Don't worry about it. Persona 3. I love Persona in general. Absolutely love Persona. But Persona 3 is my favorite. In particular, Persona 3 Portable is very nostalgic to me. I think I enjoy Persona 3 the most lore-wise, but I think I do enjoy Persona 5 the most in regards to game mechanics because I think it definitely has been done the smoothest as of right now. I like playing League of Legends with friends. I enjoy the extra game modes like Aram, Arf, all those fun ones. Yes, I am a League enjoyer. I haven't played it much lately. I've been on my recovery arc. However, it's like a demon that's kind of like, it's always at the back of your mind and it's trying to claw its way out. For anime and manga, the summer Hikaru died. The reason why I actually became a big fan of this anime is because I was a big fan of Junji Ito. I still am, but it very much reminded me of Junji Ito, but it took more of, what's it called? A coming of age? Like a coming of age take on it and a wider fleshed out story, which is why I very much like The Summer Hikaru Died. And the manga's really good right now, by the way, if anyone does like it. After that is Devilman Crybaby. You can definitely see what kind of anime that I like here. I like gruesome anime, gory anime, ones that will probably make you question life. Chainsaw Man is one that I very, very much enjoy. I read the manga for, but I do need to catch up. I feel like I'm like 2 months behind anyways. So I do have to catch up on that. I love Chainsaw Man, one of my favorites. Favorite JoJo part. Ooh, okay. This is hard. I feel like it really depends on what I'm in the mood for. I think I like part 4. It's kind of even. Oh gosh, this is really hard. Yes, part 4 is for like the whimsy. I think my favorite overall is part 7, and I do like part 4, which is like a huge turnaround from you might hear from me, right? And we have Yami Shibai. I absolutely adore Yami Shibai. It's like this anime with a bunch of different short horror like stories, which is very, very interesting to me. They also have a lot of Vocaloid music. And music, you may have not heard of this, but we do have Pop Tropica Sluts. The S is not here. I'm not sure if that will get bonked by having that in it. I don't know how YouTube's like. Pop Tropica Sluts is more of like an indie group. It's like punk music mixed with a little bit of hyperpop occasionally. I'm someone who very much likes punk pop, punk rock. If you show me an old emo song, I'll probably enjoy it. We do have Zeal Kanjoka here. He is another VTuber who makes music, but I really like his songs. In fact, a lot of them I want to cover. Speaking of punk, we have Caramel Candid, which is actually a Japanese punkish rockish band, which I absolutely adore. I love their music so much. We also have some Vocaloid producers here. We do have Nilfruits and Pseudo. I am very big on producers who either use Flower or Gumi. Those are my 2 favorite Vocaloid like ever. In fact, we'll get there. My goals! We're finally here! I don't even know how many slides we got left. My goal is release an original song. And this will also go into the Have a 3D concert. I want to have a song with Gumi. I want to have a song with Gumi, and I want to be able to perform with Gumi. I feel like that would be, like, for me, my childhood self would be screaming, like, oh my gosh. And reach a partner on YouTube. I don't know if this seems like a small goal or not to me. I feel like it's still a big goal. Every step is a milestone. But we also have collab with an Oshi, which we have a few of those. And we also have go ghost hunting with LIBERTAS. class IRL. This would be fun. Would I cry? Maybe. But would it be fun? Absolutely. Okay, here's some of the specifics. We have some big guns. As you can tell, I'm a Des Moines class heavy cruiser. I bet you guys didn't know that one. This is Pibble. I love Pibble. This is my favorite meme of the century. All right, and we have our Oshi information and our tags. We have our Oshi marks and we have her tags. Anyways, my Oshi, we have Pippa. This is a really hard choice for me because there's a couple of people I really look up to or really enjoy watching. So I had to go from a standpoint of who do I look up to and like admire. And the one who came to mind first was Pippa. And then we have our credits. We have Mata Joker, who is our lovely Papa, who helped bring me to life. We also have Studio Nekoyama, which is who brought me to life. And for our overlay schedule, we have Burograph, and for our BGM, we have Chewy Kiss, or Chewy KZ. Slides, we have Yona. Thank you. Big thank you to Yona for helping me put this together because I was lost. Graphic design is not my passion. Also have Sarah, who helped with the starting. And the alert is Kazumimi, which you don't see the alert yet, but you guys will get there very soon. And I believe that brings us back to number 1. And since we are done with the presentation, we will do a little turnaround. You can't see me too well. I'm a little far away, but let me like show you my feetsies. That's about all you're gonna see. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. No more feet for free. This is our full model here, minus our feet because we're somewhat censored here. We can in fact take our arms down, but typically we'll have those up. We can take off our glasses. Now I'm blind. We're going to get a little up close and personal. Don't mind the hole there. Let's go through our little emotes here. This is what happens if you guys happen to piss me off. Hopefully it doesn't happen often. We also have our blush, which makes it look very suspicious. We have our sad. We also have our shock, which hopefully nothing too shocking happens, though I don't really doubt you guys either. We can also take these off and you guys can see my beauty marks a little better. And yeah, that's about the basic turnaround here. Well, I think that's probably going to be about all we have time for. It was lovely meeting you guys. That will be all. I will see you guys soon. All right, just gotta kind of end things here. All right, that is the wrong button. Hold on one second. Yep. All right, goodbye guys.